So let's focus on this context, how to choose the appropriate context of rule set. So the choosing application and class, it was being discussed in the last classes itself, previous classes itself. That means if you want a rule to be available in a framework application as well as all implementations, you create in framework. If you want a rule to be accessible in specific implementation, then you create in implementation. So that's how you will choose application. If the rule is common rule, framework. If the rule is specific rule, then implementation application. Now, the classes wise, if the rule you are creating should be accessible everywhere throughout all the applications of your business, throughout all the classes in your business, then create in the organization class. Create in the organization class. If the rule you want to access, it should be only within framework work class and below classes. Framework work and below classes, then you create in framework work class. If you want only in the implementation work class and below classes, then create in implementation. It is just like a level, so you will be looking at. Now, what about rule set? So here there are multiple options coming in the rule set. So you can choose any one of the rule set that is listed here. So which one to choose? How do you have that knowledge and all? Let me tell you. It is a simple thumb rule I am going to tell you. Choosing the right context of a rule while you are creating the rule. So the context has application, class, and rule set. So if you are going to create, your rule in framework application context and the class wise framework work class, then the appropriate rule set to be chosen is framework application rule set. I told you, right? For every application, we have two rule sets by default. Application rule set, integration rule set. Integrations we'll see in future. Okay. Now, if you are creating a rule in implementation application and implementation work class, then which is the most appropriate rule set? Implementation app rule set. Implementation app rule set. That means here you go. This is implementation app rule set. So if you're creating in framework application, then framework work class. Suppose framework work class, most appropriate is framework application rule set. Okay. If you are creating in framework or implementation, the most appropriate rule set, framework or implementation application with the organization class. The most appropriate rule set is organization rule set. So FW or IMPL app organization class. What is the class? So the class is organization class. Then the most appropriate rule set is a rule set with name organization name. So here creating a rule in organization class and FW app is most common. Creating a rule in organization class with implementation application context is pretty rare situation. That is possible situation. That is possible, but in real world, choosing implementation application, but the class is organization is pretty rare, 0.0001%.